Third spoon hype. There's that. Now I still need. Why Markiplier's new video? Copy address. Not that. I need this. There we go. That. Times like this where I really wish I just had a third screen. Like that would be really helpful. There we go. Get that onto the live chat. Restream, where are you? Oh, you're not even signed in. Okay. Okay, there's the Restream chat, there's YouTube chat. Get that closed, Get this open for the Twitch dashboard. Okay. There is everything. Only like 2 minutes into the stream. Stream's also like 20-some minutes late, but that's fine. It's always fine. Is my mic actually... Okay, yes. I just supposed to scroll down enough because I can only see the desktop audio. I actually don't know how long this first rotation's even gonna last. Because, yeah, I'm a bit late getting started here. I was fighting with a lawnmower. That hopefully works. We literally just bought it. It worked for a grand total of like 10 seconds. I stopped it to put on the grass catcher. And it just won't start. It's not goodbye. It's more see you later. Because let's be honest, people will probably be back. Okay, I know I disagree with a lot of people on this, but, like, Stingray was weak. I mean, I suppose that means it is unbalanced. It's just unbalanced because it's weak. I mean, I'll probably end up coming back to Splatoon 2 a lot. Like, let's be honest. This community for this, like, the community for this game is not going away because Splatoon 3 comes out. It's just not gonna happen. People will continue to play Splatoon 2. So, like, it's not a big deal, guys. Now, I'm trying to see just how long these stages are even gonna last. Okay, this rotation started at 1, it's 2:30. Yeah, this rotation is literally about to end, so... That's fun. Yes! The third spoon is coming soon. I'm excited. I have it pre-ordered digitally, so I can actually play it day one. Because I don't have a car. Yeah, I may as well just splatter shot. No, I'll undercover. Why not? These are decent maps for the undercover. Also, man, if any of y'all watching at any point in the future are wrestling fans, right this exact day that I'm streaming this, it is a fun time to be a wrestling fan. Especially because the Young Bucks, apparently one of them got knocked out, which is great. Like, I understand why CM Punk and Steel got suspended as well following that event. But, like, I feel they both deserve a raise. I do not like the Young Bucks. Ow. Frickin' dynamos. Ruining my carefully created plan. Like, I say I'm glad the Young Bucks got what was coming to them. Knowing full well there is a lot of people being like, oh, but Punk crossed the line by telling the truth. But he sure did. He spread the truth, and the Young Bucks have such fragile egos they couldn't take it. Poor babies. Should I get them their bottle? Like... Should I go and get them Davy Meltzer's teats to suckle on? Because he's one of the big proponents of the Young Bucks did nothing wrong. Oh no, I'm out of ink. Save me, Blobber. You were supposed to save me, Blobber. I'm fully aware that, like, I am also streaming on, like, some of the first days back to school. In which, if you are going to school again, oof. Feels bad, man. That is one thing I'm glad I will never be doing again, is going to school. It's just not a pleasant experience. Well, I mean, I say that, yet I still want to be a teacher. Because I want to try to make school a more pleasant experience. Which I know is the thought most people who want to be teachers have, going into teaching. And then they end up becoming very disillusioned when they realize they have no power whatsoever to change anything. And that's probably exactly what I would end up doing as well. Just getting very disillusioned and being like, oh, I can't actually change anything. I can't even make things better for the students I have. Because heaven forbid I, you know, don't coddle the weakest links. Like... Like, I would very much be the type of teacher that if you're well behaved, you do your work, you pay attention, I will have absolutely no problem with you. That is the exact type of student I was when I was there. But if you're one of these kids that, like, is constantly causing a fuss, constantly fiddling with their friends, not paying attention, I'm not gonna like that kid very much. I'm probably going to basically make sure that they either start paying attention or fail. Those are going to be their options. There won't be any lifelines for them. within reason. Because, like, I do, fully acknowledge that a lot of the kids that act out do so because, one, they just don't really know how to act yet. Thanks, teammate, for not covering the ground behind us, letting us escape. You're very helpful, teammate. I get you're a Splat Pro, but you're very helpful of you, teammate. Do I have teammates? That's my question at the moment. Jeez. Team. Please. We're getting decimated here. Guys, you do not deserve to booyah. It took two of you to kill one of them, and it was just a blob lobber. I mean, I get the sentiment that, like, schools have taken is basically, we're only as strong as our weakest link. But that's just not how reality works. Like, let's be honest. In, say, the workplace, if you're constantly goofing off, you're, not actually working, you're just goofing off with your friends, causing a ruckus, causing problems for your manager, you're just gonna get fired. There is no question there. That is what is going to happen. In the real world, the weakest link gets removed. Like, which sounds horrendous. It sounds awful, but it's true. And in the cases where the weakest link isn't being removed, the stronger links remove themselves. Which does mean you are only as strong as your weakest link because it's all you have left because you wouldn't remove it. That's the problem I had at the Superstore. My manager was incompetent, and the member on the day crew that was getting the most hours was the slowest worker. Meaning I had to work harder because manager was incompetent and the weakest link was getting the most hours. They were getting more than I was, while being slower than everyone else. Like, between the manager and the slowest worker, they had about half of the hours that department was allotted, basically, between the two of them. Like, especially after a while when they were both working 40, the department only had like 160. Like 160, 170 hours to use. Like, yeah, it's gonna cause problems. Like, I get people got bills to pay, but like, everybody got bills to pay. Even I have bills to pay. Even still, mostly because I just haven't got rid of my phone yet. Probably won't though, because it's only 20 bucks a month, which I can easily afford, even with my literal lack of income. They completely whiffed their Booyah Bomb. Their team still would have got value out of it, though, so... No. At least that was a fair fight, unlike against Doolies, which isn't. I don't care what people say, Doolies are not fair. I mean, it's basically one of those cases where, like, anyone going to work somewhere, it's, you know, it's not really, like, a bad sign if all the employees are friends. It's a bad sign when all the employees are friends, and it's clear that some of them are just slacking off because they know they can't be fired. An easy example of this is the Superstore. Once you've worked there long enough, unless you do something egregious, they literally cannot fire you. Man, it'd be helpful. It'd be great help if I could aim. There'd be an amazing help. It'd also help if my team was a little more competent, but I can't really blame the team. We almost won, so... Without that splashdown at the end, we might have. I had a few deaths. I'm still questioning how they were deaths, but what can you do? But, like, I can guarantee you, I'd probably still be working at the Superstore if they would have shown they were willing to reward the good workers. But they weren't. Like, a key example would be the former operator who still worked in the salad bar. Operator's basically a manager. She went on vacation. She had scheduled her vacation months in advance. She went on vacation. I had to take over her shifts and do my own. So basically, I was cut to two of my own shifts, because I was on 3 at the time. And I had to pick up... No, it wasn't... I was cut to 1 of my shifts, and 4 of hers. Basically. And they were all sandwiched together. Now, I did that, and then I had worked those 5 days, and went immediately into working my next week, which was a 3-day shift. Ow. So I worked 7 days in a row. After, you know, having 2 days off. And then they immediately wanted to call me back in the next night after my 3rd night of the the end of the 7 nights. They immediately wanted to call me back in for another shift. And at that point, I just had to say, no, I can't do it. But I had did all that, and I had kept that department working. Like, I did my part. I did my thing. I worked harder in those 7 days than I did at most other times, because I knew there was no one, the former operator wasn't there to pick up the slack. Like, I had to work harder, because there was, you know, there wasn't constantly someone else there that I knew could cover for anything I couldn't do. My repayment for that was to be put on 3-day weeks. Sometimes a 2-day week or a 1-day week. I literally had my hours cut for doing good. And they probably still wonder why I left. Well, no, they don't. The people in the department know exactly why I left. There's no real mysteries there. I made it very clear on my way out. I do apologize, I'm just rambling a lot today. I was kind of annoyed before starting the streams, so... Though I still have the mental image of one of the Young Bucks getting knocked out to work off of, which is pretty nice. It's a pretty nice mental image to have. Yeah, that's a loss. I think I just need to accept I'm not very good with the undercover anymore. I can turf, but that's about it. I'm just too rusty with it, which does mean I need to just use it more, but like... I'm constantly losing when I use it, so... It's not the most incentive to keep using it. Invalid. Oh, yawning. I should not be tired, but I did only sleep like 6 hours. And I've been awake since 10. Got out of bed around 11, but I was awake at 10. Okay. I'll give up my hallway for now. That way I can get some more turfing done. That was a pretty big run around. I'm gone. They really wanted me dead, and I kind of wanted them dead. Ow. Really should have been paying attention to behind myself. Might have helped. I think I appreciate how they seem to know how to handle the undercover to a degree. And quite a lot of them are just throwing bombs at me. Which I feel is something that, like, a lot of weapon guides for Splatoon, I've not seen, at least a few of the ones I've seen anyway, never mention just throw a bomb at an undercover's shield. Honestly, even like a tent umbrella, if you can throw a bomb at the back of the shield, you will kill the tent umbrella. Because it will explode right next to the tenta immediately. There is no avoiding it. Unless they manage to somehow know it's coming and put the umbrella away. Like, that is the only way to really avoid eating a bomb to the back. With really any umbrella. I mean, throwing a bomb at the front of a tenta helps, but isn't the most helpful. Like, it doesn't just immediately shatter the shield, but it does deal a significant chunk of damage to the shield. Ugh, excuse me. Hey, we have some beacons, apparently. Are they good beacons? Not really. Stop swimming, damn it! Because, yeah, it's the roller. Let's see. Yeah, those are not good. I used your beacon, buddy, but, like... I feel like I have to sneeze. Ow. I could swear I had a shield up, my shield up, but guess I didn't. confusion. I do honestly wonder, because, like, it could be a case of I'm just misremembering. It has been a while since the trailer. I could swear they said every special was coming back, basically, for... Like, all the specials from Splatoon 2 were going into Splatoon 3. How, if they are, how is the Splashdown ever gonna see use? Unless they buff it. It needs major buffs to compete with, like, an Inkzuka, or a triple Ink Strike, or, you know... The triple Ink Strike is basically 3 splashdowns that you don't need to make yourself as vulnerable to use. Like... I just don't see how that's gonna work. Also, because I feel like it's just the trendy thing to do for YouTubers currently to talk about the whole age restriction thing. I'll give my take on the whole situation. Occam's razor. Don't attribute to malice what can be explained by incompetence. It's an automated system. I don't think there's any malice involved on YouTube's part. It's just the algorithm is stupid. We've known the algorithm is stupid for years. Does YouTube feed it creators to be more lenient on? Probably. Can I blame them? No, not really. It makes sense from a business perspective. Itch. I mean, like, if you know you have a creator with, like, a squeaky clean record, like Mark, or at least mostly squeaky clean, you're gonna let him get away with a little more because he is so advertiser friendly. Now, is that fair? No. No, it isn't. But neither would be what some people want of YouTube to fully explain how its algorithm works. No, that would be very bad. That would be bad for everybody. Except the biggest creators. And basically just the people able to manipulate the algorithm the best. Like, you don't want a MatPat, who already seems to know quite a lot about the algorithm, to know more about the algorithm. Because then, you know, creators like me would never get anywhere. I would have no hope. Man, if he hadn't dodge rolled in the corner. Probably could get away from me there. That? No, I'll look at it like this, okay. And, like, do I 100%, denounce that, oh, it can't be racism? No, I don't. Because I don't know. In the end, none of us know. But, I mean, maybe it's because I'm literally pastier than a vampire. I don't feel like jumping to that conclusion, ever. I want to hope people are better than that. Quite often I'm proven wrong, but I want to hope. Hmm. But I will agree, YouTube probably does play favorites. I mean, that's kind of been apparent for years. The YouTube algorithm definitely seems like it just finds somebody it likes, latches onto them, shoots them to the moon, and just kind of hopes that they don't end up being, very un-advertiser friendly. I'm a kid now, I'm a swim now, I'm a kid now, I'm a swim now. I've been driving Robotic insane with that, because them calling the squid mode swim mode now. Because it's not just squids, so like... It'd be, squid or octopus mode. Nintendo just started calling it swim mode. So you're no longer a kid or a squid, you're a kid or a swim. I sexually identify as swim. I should have just been shooting. Yeah, unless I get asked about the situation by someone else, dealing with YouTube, I'm probably not going to say anything else on it, because I've kind of said all I really can on it. Occam's razor. Like, that's... The algorithm is stupid. The algorithm will probably always be stupid. It's just how the algorithm works. It's how the algorithms always work. There's also a million different factors to that Corey guy's initial video that could have been different from, say, a Markiplier's or a Jacksepticeye's, or, It could have come down literally to the audio mixing that caused it to get flagged over the others. Maybe his game audio was louder. I don't know. I didn't watch his video. I haven't watched Mark's videos on Marchway Assistant. I'm not interested in the game. So, like, you know. Like, YouTube definitely has an issue when it comes to, you know, ad suitability. But I feel like a lot of the issue here is people are trying to make videos and have monetized videos of topics that they should know are probably going to get demonetized. Like, if I made a video talking about why I had to drop out of school, I am not expecting that video to get monetized. I'll just say that much, because I'm not talking about it. Like, I'm going to be going into that if I ever do it, knowing this is not monetizable. But that's where, you know, things like Patreon come in. Like, is it some kind of taboo for a big creator to still have a Patreon? Because I don't understand why it would be. I don't know how I didn't die there. I don't think the Explosher knows how I didn't die there. I wasn't expecting him to turn around. But I mean, like, it is a case of, I would imagine that most horror games, like, this is just my perspective, most horror games should probably be age restricted. That's just going off of most horror games tend to at least be rated T for teen, if not M, when sold in stores. So why should it be any different to watch it? You know, that's how I look at it. That's why, like, when I'm doing streams and stuff, like when I do Warships, I'm a lot more relaxed with cursing and saying more inappropriate things, because the game itself is rated T for teen. You have to be a teen to play it legally, so I will use language a teen can hear. If I were to play an M-rated game, I'll probably drop some F-bombs. Like, if the game could be rated M, it should probably just be age-restricted anyway, when videos are being made on it. Unless all the things that make the game M get censored. I always said I wasn't going to say anything more on the situation. I just continue rambling about it. It's mostly because I got thinking of that specific thing. Because they're, like, Markiplier did a video. They try not to get age-restricted challenge. And people are like, wow, YouTube isn't age-restricting this. It's like, well, why would they? What is wrong in the video? Provide a timestamp. Show me. Oh, but there's pixelated adult content. Yeah, it's heavily censored. You can't see what's going on. The audio has been redubbed. There is nothing inappropriate in that video. Quite honestly, if YouTube age restricts that video, they need to have a really good reason, because there is nothing wrong with that video. Honestly, if anything, I think YouTube just needs to start letting people, if their age on their account is above a certain amount, just let the algorithm show them age-restricted content. Because I feel like that would probably solve everybody's problem here. Because them being age-restricted wouldn't particularly matter. Like, I don't know about any of y'all, but, like, my age on YouTube, I think, is, like, 60-something. I didn't tell YouTube my actual age. AdSense knows my actual age, because I was monetized at one point. At one point, many years ago, I met the criteria to be advertised. You know, have monetization turned on. So, like, AdSense knows my actual age, AdSense knows my banking information. Because, well, it needed that to pay me. I never actually got paid from it. I made like a whole, like, 6 cents. But, you know. But, like, the actual age tied to my account is in the 60s. Might actually be older. I'm actually kind of curious what's going to happen with this account when the age of, you know, the quote-unquote person that owns it, you know, becomes an unrealistic number in, like, 10 to 20 years. Well, it wouldn't be 10 to 20 years, so 30 to 40 years. Like, there are some accounts I set up when I was younger that I set the age to be, like, in the 90s. The person was in their 90s. Like... Like, I think my first Club Penguin account, the birth year was, like, 1958, I think it was. Like... Because that's just been my general practice with the internet, is to not give it my actual information. Unless I absolutely have to for something legal. Like, my bank knows my information, AdSense knows my information. That's about it. Twitch knows, because Twitch has its own... I'm a partner on Twitch, so they needed to know my information. They know my actual information. Everywhere else? Nope. Why would I give the internet my personal information? Which makes it all the more funny when I do turn my ad blockers off, because the cookies on this computer are so confused, because I have so many accounts under so many different names, under so many different ages, that, like, it just doesn't know. It doesn't know what to do. It's like, have advertisements for an old folks home, next to, like, modern video games, next to freaking children's stuff. Like, I don't have any accounts under freaking, under 18, but I do have some where the account, you know, as far as that website knows, I'm a female. Which has taught me that a lot of the times females just get advertised baby products. It's kind of weird. Can't say I understand that. Ow. I got squiffed up the butt. I'm dead. Yeah, this is a loss. I didn't play terribly well this time. I'll take the blame for that. I can blame it on getting hungry. Kind of hoping Robotic might be around. Because, like, whether she join, like, she probably won't join the game, but she might join the voice chat if she gets around. Which would be nice. I love having her in here. Like, it gives me someone to talk to during these times where there is nobody in chat. And, like, I can ramble to myself all day. Like I do this whether I'm streaming or not. I just talk to myself. I have this thing where I can't commit a thought to memory if I don't say it. Like, when I was younger, I used to always joke that, like, of course I talk to myself. I need to talk to somebody who's smart. But, like, it's more just, I need that I need to vocalize thoughts, or they just do not stick with me. Like, I will literally think something, and then I will vocalize it, because if I don't, it's gone. It's just gone. My brain's just like, okay, that clearly wasn't important. Delete. And it's like, no, I wanted that, but okay. I don't know why that person used their bomb rush to not do anything. Gods, if I could aim. I'm so bad at this. I do kind of want to see if Robotic will play some Salmon Run later before Splatoon 3 comes out. Which I actually wonder when it'll come out, like, officially. Which I will also say now, like, my stream tomorrow might start early if I feel like just playing early. Because I might do some of the single-player stuff before hopping into multiplayer. It's like... So, I feel bad streaming that. I might just do multiplayer then. Yeah, just saying that out loud, I would feel like a jerk. Because, like, I hate it when a new game comes out, you look on YouTube, and you're immediately met with, like, people playing and spoiling the plot before you get a chance to experience it yourself. Like, I hate that. Ow. I might, like, just play some of the single player on my own then, like, the game, like, when I wake up. Because I'll have the game already. Then I'll miss my initial reaction to opening the game. I don't know. I don't know how I'll do it. I'll figure it out, though. Itchy beard. Beards are itchy, man. Hey, if you're a youngin', out there thinking about getting a beard, they're itchy. You'll be prepared for that. Your beard will be itchy. You gotta scratch it. I will get to the friend request after this battle. Because if I try to get to it right now, it's just gonna break everything. I will disconnect. It won't be fun. But I don't think there's anyone in here, so I suppose it doesn't really matter. Watch me disconnect right there and then cause problems for everybody in that lobby. And hello, Frankie. Let's wait. I don't want to wait. Yep, communication error. That always happens. Oh, it's fine in the lobby. No, it isn't. It's fine in battle. No. Does give me a chance to actually stop and think about changing a weapon. Let's go with mini splatling. I can't wait to, like, immediately just, with Splatoon 3, just immediately find, like, a run speed hat, ink resistant shirt, run speed shoes, and just frickin' that's my equipment. Though it'll probably end up being run speed shirt, hat, and ink resistant shoes. That way I don't have to worry about getting ink resistance back for initial Splatfests. Hands getting all sweaty. That's the problem with it being hot. It's not so hot on our main floor because we have an AC finally. After all these years, we finally have an AC. But, like, down here is still pretty hot in the basement. Can't even blame it on Robotic, because she ain't here yet. I've been kind of driving her crazy lately by just randomly complimenting her. It's great. She doesn't know exactly how to react. It's adorable. Cause like I've always like just randomly given her little compliments. But like the past couple days I've been just giving her a bunch and it's funny. I've been just overloading her with compliments. Thanks for blocking my shots, teammate. You could have shot at it too. Nah. Too much work, I guess. I don't want to get at my teammates. Espresso cookie. I don't really know who that is. I just Robotics really into Cookie Run. It's like she knocks with some of the cookies, and I know espresso is cookie. I'm dead. Once again, thanks, teammate. Really, really lovely of you to just abandon me to death. I gotta stop, like, shitting on my teammates. I do apologize for that. How? Okay, I suppose we have that part. Okay. I'm gonna laugh if I end up recreating this exact outfit. If, like, no space opens after a round or two in this lobby, though I think a space has opened, I'll go and find another one. I'm still sad that in the Splatfest demo, there was no, like, jet squelcher or dual squelcher. Not dually squelcher, dual squelcher. It's from the first game. It's what the dually squelchers were freaking made from. They snapped the dual squelcher in half. freaking tried to pass it off as a similar thing, and it's not. It's not my baby. I loved that weapon. Okay, those are garbage beacons. Not worried about those at all. And like, I'm sad about the fact there was no like jet squelch or dual squelch or like anything of that variety, because I know that is some people's main. Like, that is their main weapon type, is the squelchers. They don't really play like standard shooters, so... That's probably a loss. Yep. That is not 42% of the map. That is like 30%. Maybe. Oh, I'm tired. I probably should have napped earlier. But I didn't. Nintendo. Is that like the Adventure Time version of a Nintendo? It's a Fintendo? Because the main character's name's Finn. I'll see myself out. Ah! Ow. Wait. Sure, that isn't a Splatfest tee. Why does it have the doubler on it? I'm so confused. Did I miss a shirt? It might be an amiibo shirt, I guess. Because I don't have all the amiibos. Nor all the amiibo clothing. Gotta remember I have burst bombs. Ah, they had 2 disconnects. Oh, it's the guy with the shirt that disconnected. I'm actually gonna back out after this one so I can go and check out his shirt. I don't remember his name, but I remember the look of the shirt. So I apologize if anyone's trying to join right now. I need to know. Marks. Oh, I can't order it. I don't fully remember how the ordering works. I think I need to wait like a day. Yeah. So it wouldn't be the Splatnet order. I mean, I did get this, which I will take. Because, I mean, it's far better. I probably should check to see if I already had that shirt, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. I'm not even seeing my Splatfest tee. Where is my Splatfest tee? There it is. Yeah, like that is the only thing I own with that ability. Okay, I do own this shirt, so I guess that must just be something from Splatnet. Or it's somehow hacked. I doubt it's a hacked item. Let's keep the mini Splatling train going for now. Ah, itchy beard. As my advice to all you youngins who are thinking about getting a beard, don't. Just don't. It's a pain in the butt, but just shave. You don't even need anything special. You literally just need a razor. All that other stuff is just very, very extra. Like, there's no need for any of it. I know this as someone who's literally allergic to shaving cream. It's not required. I'm just glad y'all can't hear me scratching my beard. Ah. Like, part of the problem is once you scratch it, it gets itchier. But that just makes you want to scratch it, which makes it itchier still. It's a real problem. Man, that guy really should have capitalized. Hello and welcome to I Cannot Aim. To show where I cannot aim. I think I almost breached 1,300 points there. You know, just like knowing what I do about the game so far. I honestly think the very first Splatoon is probably still the one to go with for learning how to just generally play. If you ever get the opportunity, like... playing the first game is rather nice. Because, like... the weapon you start with, the Splattershot Jr., is the best in the first game. Literally, it was meta-relevant in the first game. It saw use in competitive. I think I'm... fast enough. Team, it's a junior. It's a junior? I mean, I get it's clearly a very skilled player, but at the same time, it's a junior. I should have charged that a little more. I could have killed them before they threw the Booyah Bomb. That was called a Splat Bomb. Yeah, that's a loss. I wish I could play the robotic right now. Right now, I can't see the chats at all because I have my Discord up. So if anyone's saying anything, I apologize. I cannot see your messages. Man, tater thought. Is the junior seriously spawn camping us? I honestly think they are. Yes, yes they were. It's a junior, guys. I mean, in this case, almost everyone has equal range to them, but jeez. Okay, I can see the chat again. I have no context for professional 60. Okay, what team has a disadvantage? Other team. Oh, it was the junior that was dominating. Bruh. I agree. Bruh. I have a feeling I probably shouldn't have started a stream. I had a feeling before I started that today I should have just taken today off. It's like Robotics having internet problems and I want to help her solve them. They're putting up a valiant effort. (717-2011). It's a code. We need to travel back in time to 2011 and input 717 on the I don't know, the keypad, the International Space Station. Bam. I tried to make a joke there, and I just couldn't. Man, 2011, am I right? That was 11 years ago. Oh, it looks like she's actually set to away on her computer now. That's a good sign. It's a great sign, even. I thought I'd have some support from my team pushing into them like that, but it didn't. Just for anyone curious what Robotic is like, because she may or may not actually join into the stream or not, just watch yesterday's streams VOD on YouTube, and you will experience the peak cuteness that is Robotic. Man, team is Could have some assistance. Like, jeez. I was about to say if y'all could press W, but it's you could press left stick forward. Like, blah. I might actually just end my stream after this, because, like, I am tired. And there is, like, no one here. It's like... Ow. I don't. Yeah, geez. Man, school being back in kind of sucks for the stream time. I may actually push it forward a bit. My start time. Gods, I cannot aim. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it here. I'm playing like garbage. And I want to help Robotic with her problem, so like... I'll just end the stream off here. No one's watching anyway, so... Or at least virtually nobody. Restream says one person. Sneezed. And I'm definitely playing like garbage. I will definitely be back streaming tomorrow, though, for Splatoon 3, and I might start later in the day. I don't know. I might still start at my normal time, but yeah. Thanks, everyone, for coming out and watching. That was Here to Watch, and I will see you back here tomorrow, hopefully, for some Splatoon 3. Get your spoons ready. See you all then.